Da, 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 da.
I still, because doing that's an action, right?
Say what?
Doing that is one action if I use a potion.
To dig into your bag to get it is one action, and
So
then
it's
to
two.
use the potion as an action.
Got you.
And as we were discussing, there is a bandolier you can buy where you can like put them in
Store 8 things.
You can put things like in a quick grab belt, and that makes it just one action.
It straps across your chest.
Got you. Instead, I do want to gain some distance, so I'm going to use one action to stand up.
You could crawl.
For the same distance?
I mean, instead of using an action to get up, you could just skitter away on all fours.
If you crawl, it's half the movement you would normally do.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up instead.
Okay, so an action to stand.
Action to stand, and then... It's going to be like, what the fuck just happened?
I was going to say, you see this incredibly menacing shadow void creature with a large protruding purple crystal coming out of its chest.
Yuelia!
The world is just kind of distorting around it.
If you guys look, Brea's looking around trying to locate where Shrike is, fucking everyone over again.
Shrike, where are you, Shrike?
I really think we need to get to the plane of knowledge. How far was that?
It took us like I think it was like a 15-minute walk from where we were.
Yeah, it was about between 10 to 15 minutes.
Got you. I used both my actions to stride back.
Paul did hasten me, right?
Yep, but he went down.
Okay, but I am hastened. Okay, good.
I don't know if that's a spell that requires him to...
It's not.
Nope.
Oh, cool. It's not a concentration spell anymore.
Nope.
My turn.
Not many things are.
Yeah, they kind of... I think they tried to get rid of concentration checks to some degree.
Yeah. It's Crusix's turn.
We will pass Crusix for the moment. Yuelia already went, so this is Dave.
Wow. So it's been a while since I've done anything. I am going to... I'm going to shoot him the void thing, because I'm assuming that's the issue here.
He is 200-ish feet away.
I don't like that. Wrong character. 180.
Okay, not only wrong character, wrong game.
Can't be wrong.
How does range work in this game?
How does range work?
Yeah. If I shoot over my range, what happens?
So,
like just
the way that there's like an increment on there, and for every increment you go past, so let's say it's 20 feet, like you're throwing something.
I think we looked this up and it is every 20 feet, but I might be wrong.
Well, it depends on the weapon you're using. Some of them have bigger increments.
Yeah.
But for throwing stuff, it's 20. But if you want to throw further, up to 40, you take minus 2. Up to 60, it's minus 4. So you get a minus 2 penalty to hit for every increment you go over.
Why don't you tell me what your increment is?
What are you trying to use?
Is that a crossbow? Is that a heavy crossbow?
Heavy.
Heavy.
It's a range of 120.
That would be the increment.
Okay.
So the first 120 is regular, but up to 240 is minus 2. Up to 360 is minus 4.
Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna take a shot at minus 2 then. So that is...
Taking a shot!
That's a natural 20 to start us off. That's cool. So let's 39 to hit.
That still counts as a possible crit if you rolled a nat 20.
What do you mean?
Well, because the minus 2 would just come off the bonus, right?
Right, yeah.
So, it's a nat 20 plus what would be a 21, which would be 41 minus hit.
When you roll a natural 20, it ups whatever your roll is to the next stage. A 39 is not a critical, but because you rolled a 20, it is.
Okay.
Tell me it's not a hit.
The reason my brain, I was thinking first edition where you had to confirm crits with a second roll.
I was gonna cry if you had told me.
I thought he was gonna say it too, that it was not a hit.
Well,
I was gonna cry and be like, cool, I'll see you guys next week and try back.
Bye.
but go ahead and roll your damage.
This is gonna be a lot, guys. Hold on. That is... Hold on, I gotta type it out as I go.
Pray to Raptor Jesus for good dice rolls.
Well,
I pray
we're starting off wrong.
Jesus.
Or Jesus, that's fine.
He's a holy mouse.
You're gonna see just how much money WhiskerStride spent on this bow.
Did you put ashen on it?
No.
Lame.
Did you put it?
Hold on, I might have. No, I didn't.
So you can't get it. I like don't have one selected because you can't select it on there because we didn't pay for the book. But I have Ashen Greater.
That's that. Did you take into effect? I think you did. Pretty sure you did. That's fine. Times that all by 2. So that is that.
He's figuring it out.
I know. It's
And
All is well. There's no war in Bossing Day.
Oh my god, that show. Avatar was a 3 series.
Yep.
Or should I say, season.
Ordy piercing, 12 force, 6 fire, 6 sonic, and 6 persistent fire.
Okay, then.
Which is a rainbow of
A lot.
52, 58, 64, and then 6 persistent fire.
This sounds like some kind of Soulsborne music. What is this?
And I forgot their persistent bleed from the crossbow crit back.
if you can believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it can't.
Probably can't. I mean, it's a void monster. I don't expect they have blood.
So 40 piercing, and then force damage takes extra. Fire it takes less. Sonic it takes less. So this is what you see, WhiskerStride. I'm going to double check my math really quick right before.
Your camera is pointed at the desk.
I know. Jenny didn't want to be seen.
Oh no! Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
You sure?
Hey,
Jenny.
So, right as this bolt cruises straight at his head, like right before it gets there, you just see the arrow stop and shake as this prismatic sphere just appears out of nowhere, and it literally stops just like a foot before getting to its head.
Okay, guys. Do we want to just run the fuck out of here?
Yeah, I've had that idea for a while now.
Interesting friends. I need to know though, are we running away or are we trying to fight this thing?
Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
Reyes is
Alright.
not gonna want to get the fuck out of here,
Oh
unfortunately.
no, Ray.
I'm gonna use my two last actions to reload.
Alright, reloaded.
And that is ending my turn.
So that brings us to Mirra.
Did anyone try to acknowledge this creature?
Pretty sure you will, right?
It kind of just happened, and then I didn't really
Well,
acknowledge it. That's
he
what my
acknowledged
to-do
it.
list.
On his turn, he acknowledged the golem and dispelled it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the end of his turn, so he hasn't had a chance to acknowledge the void creature.
Could I potentially use occultism to try to see if I've ever read anything about it?
Sure.
No, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I got a 31, it's a nat 20.
Natural 20.
So, even though that would be a failure, because it's a natural 20, it becomes a success.
Yay!
But one of the common things with some of the more dangerous void creatures is that they have things called life shields, where they sacrifice a portion of their life essence to form a barrier, and you have to do more damage than the health of the barrier in order to break it. Otherwise, all damage below that amount is just reduced to 0.
Okay, Rhea will call out and say, what did you say it was called, a life barrier?
Well, it's just been named life shield.
Life shield. Okay, Rhea will call out and say, it's using a life shield, we have to hit it hard.
Like really hard. All at once.
Yeah, I don't hit hard.
Is there any way that, like, we as a team could take our turn unanimously? Like,
Technically, yeah.
What if we hold actions so that our attacks land at the same time?
Well, it would be readied action.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes. I would count simultaneous attacks as 1 damage total.
alright,
Now, let me put it like this. So player A swings once, and player B swings simultaneously at the same time. Those two are considered like 1 hit, in my opinion. But if player A then swings a second time, that is considered a separate source of damage.
what is this right here? Where I've put the cheese cube.
Oh. I don't know why that was there.
Okay,
I guess
so
it dropped 2 models instead of just 1.
Rabria's there, Yuelia's here, and the rest of the party's in this cone.
Mm-hmm.
That is Edel's anti-magic bubble.
Yeah. And Yuelia, you said you're at 1, right?
1.
Alright, I'm gonna use my raging movement speed to get over to Yuelia. And then I will use a greater healing potion. And this will give you 68 plus 20 HP.
6d8?
Yeah. Do you think that's over healing you a bit, or do you think that'll get you close to full? I don't know what your hit points are.
You said it was 6d8
Plus 20.
plus 20. No, that would actually do a lot.
Okay, so I'll give you 1. I only have 2, so you have 1. And I will gently feed it to you. so you don't choke, sort of thing.
Okay.
So she gives it to you so gently.
Like, I cradle her small head, sort of thing, and gently, help her drink the potion. So that's like, what, 3 actions there? I'm assuming, like, going up to her, getting the potion, giving it to her.
Yeah, move, getting it out of your bag, and then administering it as 3 actions.
Yeah, and then I...
It's a mean check.
Hold on.
So gently.
It's the first thing I thought about. I love it.
That's hilarious.
So, the healing potions are in, like, a round box. I'm, like, wondering if I can... Behind me.
So I'm sorry, I missed how much am I getting healed?
6d8 plus 20.
I thought you rolled already, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't roll it. I let other people roll for themselves.
Okay.
That way, if she rolls bad,
It's not my fault.
but you're giving them a potion, so can they really complain?
Fair.
44. I'll take it.
Yeah, then I'm gonna...
Nice.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and roll a moderate healing potion backward. Should I roll it? I can't.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
That's a much better looking shield than I was looking for. That's like the effect of, like, right at the pinpoint middle, that's where, like, the crossbow hit and it appeared.
So, in general, I want to try to, like, roll the other potion to hear it and call back to Rayria to give it to someone who's hurt.
Say what?
I want to roll the potion, the moderate healing potion, backwards to where I just put the cheese cube and tell Rayria to go over and pick it up and give it to someone who's hurt back there.
Oh, you have haste, so you have another action.
Yeah, I had one more action, so...
Okay. I won't make you roll that. I think... Where did you put the cheese cube?
Like, 25 feet.
Yeah, you can... I would say you can roll as far as you can throw without having to...
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, just kind of in the bubble, and I call back to Rayria to administer it to someone who needs it. And then I look up at the thing and I say to Yuelia, we need to hit it all at the same time.
Yep, I can prepare my best spell.
I'm gonna also call back to Edelweiss. Edelweiss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Edelweiss, come forward and everyone get in her shield so we can all attack at the same time. And I'm gonna say it in... I want to say it in Primordial, because I don't want this thing to understand what I'm saying. But I don't know if Edelweiss speaks Primordial.
Likely not.
Do it Celestial. Wait, do we have Celestial?
I don't speak Celestial.
Me either, so that's fair.
But it would be a good assumption that she speaks Celestial.
Okay. Is Mirra unconscious, or is she still conscious?
I'm alive.
You cut out a bit. What?
You're up.
I'm alive.
That's all I got.
I'm alive.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call out to you in Primordial and say, get Edelweiss to move forward with the shield, and everyone get in the shield. We have to hit it at the same time.
Okay.
And that'll
Sorry,
end my turn.
Someone you said that in a language that Whisker understood.
Well, that's why I told Mirra, because Mirra's probably more out of earshot, hopefully, or can just kind of get everyone together. Alright, and that'll end my turn.
Alright.
Hopefully we don't get squashed. But
Who be there?
Oh, Crusix.
Oh!
Technically it's Paul's turn now.
Yes, I will give it to Paul before.
Give it to him.
giving it to
First
the
action is to take a breath. Second action is to take a breath, and my third action is hopefully to take a breath.
Okay, so our plan right now, we found out that it has a force shield, so we pretty much all have to attack it at the same time to do a shit ton of power at once, otherwise the shield gets it. So our plan right now is to go and group up by Brea and Yuelia. I'm going to bring Edelweiss over there so we have a shield, and then we're all going to attack at the same time.
Okay.
So use now
If you
to
can
move and
administer some healing to
He needs
yourself
heal
or other
himself,
people,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, first, he needs to see if he gets conscious.
Ah, he's unconscious. Oh, that's bad.
So, your
Yeah,
option
the
at the
big
beginning
thing
of your
you attack.
turn, you make a flat D20 roll and pray that you get above 11.
Praise Raptor Jesus, that he may bless our dice for high numbers.
You said just a straight up D20?
Just a flat D20, and you have to beat 10 plus your current dying, which your dying should be 1. So 11.
How about a 5?
How about a no?
5, a 5 is unfortunately a failure.
Do you have any hero points?
So what happens?
He goes to dying
Die.
2.
Yeah,
Oh.
so your value increases by 1, so that's dying 2, so the next time he rolls, he'll have to be a 12 instead of 11.
Yeah, if you have a hero point, I would suggest using it.
I don't know if I do or not.
I don't think you've used. Well, actually, I'm not even sure.
I can't recall him using any.
I can't either, but I'm
I
sure.
know I haven't used one for a hot minute myself.
That's what I say, but if you guys don't keep track of your own, I have no way to.
I keep track.
So I'm no longer wounded, I'm now dying, right? Or am
You're
I
dying
both?
and
Well,
wounded,
you-
actually.
You technically get the wounded condition when you get back to 1 HP. But for the sake of remembering, it's just easier to give yourself 1 dying and 1 wound when you get 0.
Okay, so 1 dying and 1 wounded. They are.
But we'll say that you do have a hero point, since I can't recall that you've ever.
I know
use them?
that I still have 1, so if I still have 1 after I've used 1, I feel like he still has 1, at least.
That's what I mean. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say you have 1, but I don't know if you would have 2.
Okay,
So
I will
if
use.
you want to use the possible hero point, you'll have to take whatever roll you get.
Well, I mean, 5's already a fail.
Well, you critically fail, then
That's
you go down. You get 2 instead of 1.
high risk, high reward.
18.
Oh yeah.
Is it pass?
Call blood, set up my cold sweat.
So I don't understand how you would get a critical success.
I don't
don't
think there's
know.
dying factors in critical successes or
It
failures.
does. And the rules it says critical success, failure, and critical failure.
Well, then I don't know.
Unless you could add your constitution, there'd be no way you get above.
A 20.
Yeah.
Maybe a nat 20 is just the only option for critical success.
Yeah, and I just thought of that the moment that you said it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, I think I'm going to make it so you guys use your constitution.
Awesome.
In any case,
We've been more ways of not dying.
dying 1 goes to dying 0, Paul. So you are back to 1 HP, but you are on the ground.
You are stabilized. That's essentially what this is, a stabilization check.
Your whole body feels like it got ran over by 10 carriages in a row.
Again.
Again.
It's like the last time we were in.
It's like that one time you got hit with the anchor.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
I have a therapy with a bear every week talking about it.
She should just kept saying Willow.
I don't understand. We haven't even seen any trees for days.
She should just say something about the tree.
Oh, I'm terrified of the forest now. Where is the one I'm looking for?
3 actions and you are on the ground. What do you do?
I am looking for this.
Just to double check.
Oh,
What is Brea's HP at?
95.
Okay. Yuelia is now at what?
45.
Yeah, I could have healed myself, but I healed well.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mirra, I'm just letting you do your thing while I just make sure everybody's HP totals are right.
That's fine.
As soon as you're ready, just say you're ready. Mirra, what are you at?
I didn't open it yet because I'm special. I was eating spaghetti.
Ooh, spaghetti.
Well, I'm pretty sure that everyone took the same amount of damage except me. I think I was the only one who passed.
I should be at like 15 or something.
I have you at 18.
That sounds right. It's in the teens, and Quip should be at 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Lydia should be at 1.
Yep.
And WhiskerStride is still at 112, right?
No, 125.
Oh.
And then I have 20 temp HP from the last time we hero feasted, but I don't know if that still exists.
Nah.
That's waste that just walking forever.
Yeah.
Josh, question.
Sure.
The avatar spell doesn't say anywhere that it gets canceled when I'm rendered unconscious, so would I still be in my avatar form?
How long does the form last?
1 minute.
That was from the previous fight.
I was gonna say, that was when you were fighting the mass people, and you took a 15-minute walk to get to this area.
Yeah. That's why I don't have my wings or my own haste anymore.
What's Crusix's max HP?
My max is 89. I'm at 1.
Right. I don't know why I keep making it hard to put everybody's HP back in there.
Well, my constitution's only at 12.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a cheap drunk. I'm a cheap date.
Okay, I think everybody's HP is where it should be. And NPC's got some work to do.
Where in the hell?
It's gonna take a couple turns to get everybody together. We're gonna have to find a way to get everybody moving.
I told Mikey, I'll share with you guys too. At least the whole energy wave you got hit with was a one-time thing.
Okay.
Thank God.
But we haven't seen this thing attack or move yet.
No, you have not.
Can you imagine if it was gonna thank us, but then WhiskerStride shot it?
Thank you, Thunk. You know what?
Angry Screech.
You know what? Never mind.
Well,
Thank you for freeing me.
then I reckon I'm just going to spend my next 2 actions, get up and book it as far as I can to where the rest of the group are converging together.
Heal yourself.
Should I heal myself first?
Yes. Yeah, take a second to drink some potions. Because we don't want you just clunking right back down to the ground.
Yeah, I think the only healing spell I have takes 3.
Did you buy potions?
I should have potions, yeah, I have some. I was just seeing what spells I have. I think the only healing spell I actually possess is a 3-action spell.
Ah.
Inventory equipment. Healing potion moderate. It is, what I roll?
Oh shoot, healing well is 3. I thought it was 2. Fuck.
What did we roll for a moderate healing potion? What was it that we roll?
Wasn't it D8 plus 20?
No, that was a greater.
Oh.
Hang on, moderate.
Hold on. I got you.
3d8 plus 10.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than 0.
Yeah, the greater one I had, I only had 2 of them, and I had them for emergency.
Catfolk is 18.
Cost fucking 400 gold each.
What's your 19?
Oh no, it's 18 on the dice. It was what? 3d8 plus
10.
10. Wow, my math is horrible.
28.
28. Thank you. My brain just went blank.
That puts you at 29.
Right. I mean, it puts me at 29. Yeah. And
An action to dig for your potion, an action to drink it.
Yep.
Technically, if you used an action to dig for one, you could have grabbed two. To spend the next 2 actions drinking a potion each.
That's up to you.
That's up to you. Yeah.
Get him some ice. Ice.
I don't think any of your potions have ice on them.
No, our cat.
I know, I'm just messing with
He
you.
has to have ice in his water because he can't see it or something. I don't know.
It's either heal some more or you
Walk.
walk.
I'll heal some more because
So it's a good idea.
that kind of hurt.
Kinda.
God, if that was like the phase fucking 3 it was supposed to be, that blast would have TPK'd us.
Well,
I rolled a 12, so 22 more.
22 more.
So total of
51.
51?
But the thing is that it got released in a lot stronger state than it normally would have been.
Okay.
The thing is that you guys were supposed to fight it in its golem state, and then it would get weaker, and then get free, and be weaker. But
That doesn't bring me a lot of hope.
you released it in its full power state, so
You're welcome.
Man, she's doing us favors.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you say it was 58?
I don't want to be level 11 after this.
We deserve it.
Level 12.
you deserve it.
Honestly, at this point, I think we should be level 18. This is probably like a level 20 monster.
Sorry, Paul. What was your question?
I figured it out.
Okay.
I figured it out.
I'm sorry I didn't hear you talk.
No, it was just basic math. My squishy brain trying to number.
Smooth.
Is that
No bumps, no lumps.
that's all 3 of your turns?
Yes, sir.
Smooth.
All right. I was just making sure your turn is done.
We're in trouble.
It is now the turn.
My turn.
Nope, creature's turn.
Aw.
Pray.
Wait, am I after?
Oh, I'm ready for a summon too, Josh. I'm sorry.
Summon players?
Summon players.
But I got a plan, yo.
Great.
It's all
You got a
planned.
plan?
After this scene kills us.
So, for its first action, you see the crystals start to glow. And the second action, you see the crystals start to glow more. And the third action, you see its body, literally, purple lightning is coursing all around it as it charges up a third time.
Oh shit, we're wearing mithril. Tired of this.
That
I'm
was
just gonna point along. Look out!
that would bring to Mirra.
Okay.
Is that? Is it charging up with like a spell or?
There is no magical circle.
An innate ability.
Well, sometimes it can be subtle, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
So I tell Edelweiss to move the shield centered on Brea. Then I yell to Whiskers and.
Well, the shield is centered on itself, so to center on Brea, you would have to move to Brea.
So I
Yeah,
have to,
we're
like, grab
trying
it?
to move the shield.
Okay, can Quip grab it and we waddle over to Brea?
No.
I actually assumed the shield was coming out of Edelweiss and centering on the elephant.
Me too. So I would like then to move to right next to Brea. Using Quip's second action.
Brea.
And for me, I'm going to use all 3 of my actions to cast Healing Well.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm not clicking on it.
Click on it!
Healing Well.
Click on the healing wall, damn it! I had to make a macro back in the day that literally just yelled, click on the damn light well every time I cast it so that people knew it was out there.
Click on the thingy!
It does not take up space, so it can be inside, like, they just have to be sort of next to it in order to activate it, and it doesn't take up space in this bubble.
Can't touch it.
You just gotta be sort of close to it and say you're doing it. So I will remind people to use it.
I lick it.
Ah, that'll work.
What?
And that's all the actions.
Your tongue has been healed.
Ah,
That one time you bit it last week, gone.
nice.
God, that was painful.
That's me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright. Rhea. Why are you guys so far away?
She has a potion.
Oh wait, and
Rhea?
I was saying I did yell to Whiskers to move up by Brea. Move up here. I'm yelling that in Beaskin, which I'm guessing
Utopian.
Utopian. There you go.
Don't forget that Rhea has that potion I rolled at her.
Is that a greater, moderate?
Moderate.
And what was that? 3D?
3d8 plus 10.
Yes.
23. 23 is not bad for Rhea. Because she almost bit it. She is going to free action pick up the potion, action drink the potion.
Would casting banishment on this thing help?
Yes.
We have toyed with that idea, yes.
It is not a creature of this plane. It would absolutely help. It's just a
Banish-
save.
Banish has been a very effective way of getting rid of void creatures.
Yeah.
At
Well,
least
my
small
DC for it's
creatures.
only 27 with what I can do, so I'm hoping someone can do better than that.
Well, what if we
Otherwise-
all hit it at the same time and you smack it with Banish while we do that?
Well, remember, like I said, even if something has a lot of, or a high save or a really high AC, you guys can work together to overcome it.
Right.
Could we combine our banishment spell together?
Well, I think there's only one other person who has it.
It's otherwise, and it's technically a low-level version. Otherwise, stats are not very high, so...
Mine just comes from my bagpipes, which is hilarious to think.
Yeah, but...
Blowing a trumpet.
Yeah, the bagpipes of turmoil. One of the spells that it gives me is 5th level spell of banishment.
That's pretty cool. But otherwise, doesn't have a high level or a high stats to really make the DC do. It's going to be a hard thing to match with high level creatures like this.
Well, if it comes down to it, I will blow my bagpipes as hard as I can and hope it doesn't like it.
Guys, I kind of have an idea, but it's gonna make it so that I can't use I can't do a.
What's your idea?
Yeah.
That is an idea.
Death is not an idea.
It's an idea, it's not a good idea.
Hang on.
Not a good idea is better than no idea at all.
True.
Let me see.
You miss every shot you don't take. Wayne Gretzky!
No, it's not.
Can I help you, my little cat?
There you go. That's
The quote is actually, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Wayne Gretzky by Michael Scott.
Who's the slut?
Michael Scott from
Oh,
The Office.
God. I didn't hear Scott, I heard. Wait, what's his last name? Are you allowed to have that last name?
Not waiting on me.
You have that last name in your parents' name.
Warforged is going to cast healing spell on Mirra.
Oh, thank goodness, because I was pretty sure I was going to die before my next turn.
Die?
Right.
Pass out.
No, the worst that'll happen is just you'll be lying on the ground in a pool of your own blood and sweat.
And tears.
Mostly tears.
Mostly tears. It's a free action to cry.
Definitely can't forget the tears.
You get 18 HP back.
Sweet.
I got so
As a soft little elephant trumpet touches your shoulder.
I'm making that a macro for a while now when I use my big heal.
Thank you so much. That feels a lot better. I mean, not a lot better, but better. Like, better than I was before. It's still not great, but
All I know is I gently gave a potion to Yuelia and cradled her head. And Mikey put me spraying her with a hose in the chat.
Oh, and I did state this before. Quip now has an additional saddlebag that has like a medic sign on the side of them that's full of potions.
Yep.
So anytime you're next to Quip, feel free to grab a potion. Although I think I'm gonna buy a bandolier now, because that sounds.
What type of potions are in it?
I have so freaking many potions. You're either gonna get it's a grab bag because they're all in there together. So moderate, there's a few lesser and greater.
So essentially, I think what should happen is if you don't look through it and you're just trying to free action grab a potion, DM rolls randomly to see which one you get.
Pretty much.
Alright, so we are now back to Dagger. I couldn't come up with anything else for otherwise to do.
Gotcha. Was the message that we should attack all at once pass to me? Like,
it was said in Primordial, so you would have heard it.
And it was also said in Spirit Utopian.
Alright. Fuck. Alright.
And in German. They won't speak German here.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Did you know that Primordial is German?
It's probably. It's very angry.
Why is it so angry?
I was saying have a nice day, jeez.
Go on with it, Captain.
Be honest, now that I hear Roxy speaking German so often since she lives there, it's a total stereotype that Germans are always yelling.
You said it's a stereotype?
Oh yeah. Many of them are very soft-spoken.
Not the one I worked with. I swear to God, the man thought Hitler was a god.
That's a problem. That's called a Nazi.
Yeah.
I tried not to point it out. Like, hey, buddy, you know what that sounds like, right? You know, are you going to be stepping next? What's happening?
Hey, buddy, that's literally illegal in Germany. Like you cannot legally hold Nazi values.
All you DD.
I'm debating whether or not to take one of those strides back, but I did it already. It's okay. I'm running full speed towards otherwise than them.
Oh.
I hope whatever you guys have planned works.
We're hoping to.
And I'll end it there.
Alright. Yuelia, or Crusix, sorry.
Oh, right.
I didn't realize that. Did you hit next yourself?
No.
Me.
Oh.
I had it on Dagger and then you moved to Crusix on its own.
Oh, yeah, there's a little button that says in your turn.
Oh, okay.
See here. How the hell is this away from everybody? Oh, boy. Okay. Well then. First step, standing up. What is my movement? 25 feet. No, wait here. What I need to be. So, I think my only chance of getting there is to... Do I have any spells? Where is it? Ritual. I have one left, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Avatar to go back to my deity shape because I'm gonna have 70 flying movement with it. And that will be my turn.
So what are you doing?
I'm turning into the avatar of...
Your god.
Avatar of...
you know, the deity of... I'm trying to see where her name is. It was a C, wasn't it?
We found it the other day.
Yeah, it was Gosra, yeah. No land speed, fly 70 feet, swim 70 feet, ignore difficult terrain, greater difficult terrain.
What's the again?
Gozreh, Gozreh.
What's the HE?
It gives me 30 temporary hit points.
So technically your HP is 81.
Right, with temporary.
Alright. And then you said you're going to try and fly closer?
No, I'm going to wait on my next turn.
Did you want to do anything with your extra action?
I don't think I have any. I had to spend one to get up and two to
well, I figured you would just turn into it from the ground. No one says you can't cast magic on the floor.
Yeah.
I can cast this on the ground?
Yeah.
You don't have to cast magic.
Well, then I'm going to cast it land on my ass, and then I'm going to take my 70 movement speed and dash towards that way as fast as I can.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What if I can grab Happy?
Broke my fucking
All of a sudden, Pedi or Lydia has a giant water elemental next to her.
She's like a giant blue lady made out of like water almost.
That is a giant woman.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
like that.
Alright.
Time to redeem yourself.
I have an idea.
No.
I love ideas.
Your last idea is why we're in this problem, but go
Yeah.
on.
Okay. I actually think this could work.
Your track record ain't great. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna try to redeem myself here.
Let him cook.
Cook it, son.
Okay. If you have faith in me,
I have faith. I have faith in Yuelia.
This is how this thing works. This is how this ring works.
Yes, Mickey. Hello.
But, Dave?
Yes.
The second gift I put in in character tab is basically what happened to your crossbow bolt.
Oh, that's adorable. And I love it so much for him. Her.
Okay, actually, let's do it this way. So you said it's essentially a reaction to use my sight.
Yeah. You can use that as a reaction, and also use it as an act.
You can also interact and heal yourself.
I've healed. I'm fine. Let's get some info on this thing again.
Oh, you wanted to reenact and check it out?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll say that's past tense instead of on your turn.
Okay. That is 28. That is not a good roll.
That is not a good roll. But it is still a pass.
Okay, what I'm trying to glean from it is any... maybe skill checks that it might not be well with, or at least it excels in, or does not excel in.
Based off of what you can process, what your eye is showing you, it looks like it charges up. It basically charges up spell slots. It doesn't have spell slots, but for each charge that it gains a spell slot. So in order to cast spells, it has to charge up first. If that makes sense.
Okay.
It can also use those charges to do other things, but
And then its magic should be able to be countered.
when it casts magic, it does look like it has other abilities, but you weren't able to grab it all. But it does seem like casting is its main source of doing stuff.
Okay. Then, cool. Then this should be okay. Then I'm going to free action, use my meta magic effects, and I'm going to cast Hydraulic Push, and it's going to need to make a... it's gonna need to make a reflex saving throw.
Natural 1.
That is then...
Critical fail.
It's a critical fail. It just takes...
It has plus 23.
But doesn't a nat 1 give you a critical fail like nat 20 gives you critical pass?
Well, it depends. Like I said, a critical success or a nat 20 bumps it up by 1 stage.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
A natural 1 knocks it down 1 stage.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, then it is still a critical fail. You need 27.
Right, so he failed, and then that knocked it down to a critical fail.
So at this point, it gets
Times
knocked,
damage.
it gets knocked back 10 feet, and it takes 66 bludgeoning damage.
Is that already doubled?
Why?
Because critical failure doubles damage.
Oh, then I guess...
132?
No. 6d6.
Oh, 6d6.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to roll the damage, you can.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sure, what the hell?
The implications of what just happened back to back.
He made it worse.
He didn't make it worse for you. He made it worse for wherever the portal leads to.
Yep,
That's
and it's
so
not my problem.
Funny.
Wait, you're throwing him into the portal?
Hell yeah! That is the idea. Send it back to wherever the hell it came from and have it fire away at hopefully its owners.
You know, it would be so
That
funny.
that is my plan right now.
I just
So
imagine.
when it's a crit, is it double the dice or double the damage?
Double the damage.
Okay.
Oh, good. That's a good spot for the music to end.
And it was 22 double to 44.
You are forgiven.
44. And
My
now
Opus
you-
on the side.
you see the hydraulic. So is it water?
Hydraulic, yeah, water.
Do you shoot out a spout of water?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hydraulic.
Just out of water.
This giant, like, you see Yuelia's magic circle, and this giant torrent of water just shoots out of it. And you see it just kind of sitting there, and as it hits the barrier, you see the water just kind of cascade around it. But just briefly, you see like a little crack where WhiskerStride's crossbow bolt hit. and then that moment of the crack, you just see it go flying back through the portal, and the portal shuts.
Alright, nice.
Are we okay?
Well, now we won't get the gem.
Initiative is now over.
Oh
I'm
my
real glad I gave
gosh.
you that damn potion.
So I'm gonna.
No, I mean
the
that
bolt
seriously.
Suddenly, without reason, the sky darkened. The Smurfs remember this day in history.
Is
When a
my
creature came through the hole in the sky.
Josh?
Ooh.
Is my bolt salvageable? Salvageable?
Oh, it got disintegrated. It's gone.
Okay.
That's a good
No, I just wanted to
question,
be
but
sure.
I'm gonna use up the
Always
healing
sucks.
well, and I'm gonna cantrip and work on healing myself and Quip.
Can everyone tap into the healing well?
Everyone can tap into the healing well, but it's only got 5. I can recast it. You just gotta let me know.
Alright, other
well, you
people
guys-
before me, I've got 95 HP.
Well, you guys deal with healing. I'll be right back.
How about we just try and rest?
But we
Try
got
and
it.
just get
We gotta
everything
use
back.
it.
Is that a thing?
But
I
I
already
don't
cast
think
it.
you regain
That's
all your
fair.
hit points when you rest.
You don't.
That's true.
we're gonna say 60 seconds easily passes, Paul, and now you're back to your normal self.
So,
Ow!
two-
Everything hurts all of a sudden.
2
I'm
things.
gonna go search that golem.
I can cast Healing Well 3 times. I can also cast it every single hour. It takes me an hour to do, but I can cast it every single hour. And I also have that cantrip. So we'll be,
Whisker, you
if we can chill, I can heal all of us full. No worries.
Whisker, are you going where everybody else is?
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow them.
Okay.
You.
I
Oh.
figured
Alright, I
since
stepped
I
away while
screwed up,
I
it was up to
gonna be
me
possible.
to fix.
That was
screw up.
amazing, Yuelia. Oh, does Elfie want a new suit of armor like she piloted that other golem?
There was no way for Mikey to tell what would happen for dispelling it, because dispelling it would have been the power play on a normal golem.
It's okay, Mikey just followed up with a second power play.
That's what I'm saying. Mikey followed up with an even better power play after that. But it did help that
I don't know
was
where
a
it came from, but it came from a bad place. So I want a vision of what that bad place of what is happening in that bad place right now.
transparency. So they summoned the golem from their place. They made the golem at their place, and then they summoned it to this place. And so you just sent a free, fully powered void demon back to their place with no restraints.
I'm assuming that they captured that void demon against its will as well.
Likely.
Put it in the golem, so it's probably gonna wreak some
I'm
havoc.
sure a lot of karma is happening right now.
Knock knock. Who is it?
Oh no.
So,
Not home.
They deserved it.
so Brea,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very interesting golem. Half of it's white, half of it's black. It doesn't particularly look like metal, but it
Nice.
seems like it's different than stone.
Okay.
It could even possibly be organic. It's hard to say.
Maybe we can throw this in our resource thing and melt it down.
It's plastic.
Not that you have detect magic, but Aya kind of sort of gives you that borderline kind of just tingle on the back of your neck kind of
It's
thing.
a bit fizzy.
But you sense something magical still coming from this.
Yuelia.
I'll turn back to Yuelia and say, hey, I think there's something magical in this.
Could we
Still?
like
Yeah,
extract like
there's
the
like
magic
some
essence
effervescence
from
or something coming from it.
Well, detect magic just lets me detect that there's magic, so that's not gonna help.
Might help you pinpoint where it is.
How would that not help?
That's fair. I mean, it could be a between here's its left toe, it's magical, or the entire thing's magical. Good luck.
I mean, your arcane skill will let you identify what you detect, but you have to, like, narrow it down first.
Yeah. All right, then I'll see where it's coming from. Who knows? Maybe there's some other.
I know I had to
trapped
keep
inside
doing this
this.
over and over and over, but let me read. You send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic, so it's like magic sonar. You receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic. Okay, so there is magic. You detect illusion magic only if that magic effect has a lower level than the level of your detect magic. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, detect magic just tells you, it doesn't tell you where or what, it just says there's magic.
Yeah.
There is.
There's magic. Okay.
So Bray is absolutely right, there is magic.
Cool.
But that could be coming from you, your friends.
I'll tell you what. I guess
That's why I feel like the wording needs to be better, because
in my opinion, I think detect magic should let you pinpoint where it is. It used to.
Right?
well, usually when they do stuff like this, it's because there's a spell slot version.
There's something else that does it, yeah. It's fine because I have my eyes, so I'll just see if I can find anything with that.
So that would be your third use, right?
Yep, I think that's it.
We're gonna rest.
Give me your best Arcana check. I hate that my middle.
36.
Fantastic. There is an exceptionally long, what looks to be sword sheath embedded inside of this golem.
Ermagerd, is it the one we've been looking for? Probably not.
It seems your eye wasn't able to process all the information, but it would seem like the sheath itself is like a pocket dimension.
Oh my god! You think that'll work?
So it seems like they were kind of using it as a maybe like a capacitor to contain the void creature into the golem. Given they were using the properties of the sheath to give the golem the ability to trap the void creature, is what it seems to be.
I mean, I bet we can sell it at the very least.
Might be something we can use.
I also think whatever the golem is made out of, I wonder if we can break it down at our resource station. It's not stone, it's not metal, it's unique. Brand kind of taps on it with her knuckle.
Can I see? Actually, I think I did determine what it was made of before, didn't I? I don't remember.
The golem? No.
When I think I rolled like a nat 20, didn't I? Maybe. I don't remember.
I think your golem roll let you know that it could be taking down magic and stuff. I don't think you ever specified what it was made out of.
Okay.
Well, basically, passing the check lets you pick a property of the target that I reveal to you. Nat 20 lets me reveal more than one thing. What the golem was made of was never asked.
No. Okay. Well, and that's fine. And I'm out of stuff anyway, so I cannot determine what it is made of, and our current crafter is out of commission. So, once you look around this hunk of junk, actually,
we could just really quickly drop it off in the Nexus.
No,
There's a door here.
I have an idea if I can figure it out. If that sheath is essentially a pocket dimension, it could work both ways, where essentially I could put this thing inside the sheath.
It depends on how large it is inside.
It was large enough to hold that void creature. I mean, it's
you can give it a try.
The way I'm seeing it is the sheath is theoretically a bag of holding in sense, right?
Yes.
So we can technically store anything in there.
Yeah.
Well, you store anything that will fit in the hole of it, which isn't very big.
That's what I was thinking. Is like
What shape of a sword would it need to be?
Hang on. Well,
I mean, if that sheath is a pocket dimension, we might actually be able to put the sword in it. But I don't know.
That the sword doesn't have a handle.
It'll fall
Like,
right
it probably lays in there and you have no way to get it back out.
And it'll also cut through the pocket dimension at the bottom.
Okay.
But if we could put a handle on the sword, specifically a guard.
It'll. We talked about that, and it pretty much will just cut through it unless it's.
Yeah, we need to find its handle and guard. But
So-
it's a thought for a sheep for it later.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go in and retrieve the sheath. If nothing
Can
else,
I drag this thing? How heavy is this golem?
It's pretty heavy.
With an 18 strength, can I move it at all?
Let me double check.
Ooh, I might have something for you.
Okay. I was just gonna make myself really big if that didn't work.
I might have something for you. Hang on.
Could you shrink the golem temporarily?
That's not gonna do much, and no.
Golems tend to be very anti-magic in nature.
Ant Paw, which for 8 hours you carry 3 more bulk.
Okay, I don't know how much one bulk represents.
I don't know either, Chief. That's I can let you carry 3 more bulk. It's essentially a must for wizards.
Yeah.
Because it lets you carry more shit with the lack of
What
wizards
if
that you have.
instead of carrying it, you drag it?
Well, that's what I'm asking. If I can drag it, I just want to bring it back to the Nexus.
I'm trying to see how much bulk your strength.
My bulk is 9. I can carry 9 bulk,
So
apparently.
with that I can carry, you'll be able to carry 12. With Ant Paw.
And this is like, and this is off the top of my head before I start actually counting. This thing's probably like 25 bulk.
If I make myself really big, will I be able to do it?
Yes, because basically making yourself bigger will make you closer to its weight class, I guess is the word.
Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself really big and bring this to the Nexus.
Okay, I'll be
give you
healing.
a call anyway, just in case.
Alright. I'm big and I have Ant Paw.
Let's see, so...
Are we essentially topped off on health now, or...
We should be, right?
Is that what we did?
I'm still sitting at 95, but I figure we're gonna rest. We're pretty beat up. Like, in fact, why don't we all just go back to the Nexus, take a long rest, and then come back?
Yeah,
Since we now know the way here.
I like that.
So, before anybody doesn't really get to do anything... Dave, am I that DM to you?
He's traumatized from previous DMs, it's not personal.
I know.
Lydia's still down.
No, Lydia crawled back to the group. Profusely injured, just...
Profusely injured.
I thought this was the end of Lydia.
So, before anything
Just being dramatic.
2 of these creatures just teleport in from nowhere.
Oh, no way, it's mine! You can't have it!
Well, they teleport in. My freaking mouse won't. The middle button's not working again. Hang on. Ugh. Muted my mic for a second.
Yeah, thank you, because last time you did that, it ruined my ears.
If you're in your big size and someone casts enlarge on you, would that make you bigger than the size you are?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Josh. I've never wondered about it yet.
So, holy hell. Just go full on King Kong mode on him.
True.
Like, if it's desperate, like, yeah, double and large, alright.
Right, it's just a colossal titan.
Just hold the anchor straight out and just spin. That's...
Pretty sure Ginger's fur is blocking the receptor on this thing.
Hi, Gingy.
How did it, Daddy?
She's a good kitty.
Okay, these little robots are here trying to steal my golem.
Poke him in the eye, poke him in the eye.
So...
Oh, they're not little.
Yeah, they're pretty big. As they just materialize, one arm from each of them just throws up and they spin and like you can tell like it's arming itself, or at least the feeling that you get.
Hey, you guys might want to get out of there.
So,
I'm getting bit, so...
Am I still inside the robot, or... Because I went in to try and retrieve the sheath.
It's not like you can just go in, you would have to, like...
We're gonna have to break it down.
You're gonna have to get rid of the material that's in the way.
Okay, then I guess I didn't go in then.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna just...
Does anyone speak mechanic, like...
They understand us, remember?
As they draw and aim, you hear a voice overhead, basically... One of them is speaking a language that you guys don't know, but the other one is speaking common, and it is more or less, you are to halt all activities. Please put arms straight out and lay on the ground flat.
Really?
No.
You have 5 seconds to comply.
It's the cost. Don't worry, I've dealt with them plenty of times.
But we just saved you.
I already deal with it, just do it for now.
3,
Lydia's already on the ground.
2,
I'm on the ground.
I
everybody's on the ground?
Bam.
WhiskerStride, Robyn.
Yes.
Whisper does a dramatic, like, front flip, but lands on the ground and goes down.
Rhea just kind of sees what everybody's doing and just does the same.
From the ground, I will say, explain yourselves, we just saved you. We helped this place, so why are we being treated like criminals?
They don't respond, but about 5 to 10 minutes pass, and all of a sudden you see them disarm and go to just an upright state, and you hear the sound of somebody's footsteps walking closer. And he said, you guys can get up, I apologize. You're good, you're good. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna look up.
I'm not gonna bother trying to get a mini for this, so we'll just say...
Oh, wrong one.
Was it a cyborg?
Individual with completely shaved hair, very feminine features, feminine voice, wearing a very long, flowy robe. And as she gets closer, it looks like she's holding a device that's kind of... It looks like it's like sending signals to the two big eyeball robots.
Okay.
And she goes, I am well aware of the fact that you guys actually came back to assist us, and I greatly appreciate it. I am so sorry that they treated us like they were activated to try and, bring order back to all the chaos that just happened. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get back to them in time to turn them off.
Well, it's okay. It just worried me for a second.
Well, I'd be worried too. These things are really dangerous. But when you have a marketplace like this, you kind of sort of need something that can throw a punch, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we have, like, dragons that come in here sometimes. Like, what do you do against a dragon? I mean,
Right.
you get these things.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I won't hold you up. I won't bury you in the bureaucracy of paperwork and all that stuff. You're free to go.
Thank you.
How did they open portals here?
We have no idea, and if you know, I know you just asked, but if any of your friends know, like, we would happily compensate even more than we're going to with that information.
The only thing we know is that we were heading towards
The plane of knowledge.
knowledge.
We know.
Some portals opened up there. We dispatched who came through. We heard
And-
what was happening here. We turned back and came here.
And just as a heads up, it's out of my control. It's above my pay grade. You probably will have somebody come to harass you about the events that occurred here, because they kind of sort of did spawn, or they kind of sort of came looking for you guys, if that makes sense.
Wait, did they say anything? How do you know they were looking for us?
It's kind of what the investigators are going to assume until it's further explained.
I mean, that's fine. We can. It is what it is. Yeah.
I just really appreciate what you guys did, and I just want to give you a heads up.
Okay.
Is there any way you can give us something so that they understand we're not a threat? Can you leave us a note with a signature?
I get to put in my personal report. I watched the whole thing unfold, so I'm gonna give you the best. What's the word? Out of character.
Review?
Recommendation.
I'm gonna give the best recommendation that I can give, but ultimately, the decision is out of my hands.
In where we saw what the portals looked like in the plane of knowledge, what did the portals look like here when they came through?
Giant swirling vortexes of like negative, horrible feeling energy.
It's the same then.
Whereas the portals that you guys usually use and the ones that you've seen here are very classic, very vanilla.
Yeah.
Maybe you should bait these void monsters into attacking the golden saucer.
I mean, I'm not sure how well protected they are in that terms.
The gold saucer type area actually had higher beams that basically one-shot you, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. I just didn't know if they could one-shot a void monster, like...
They went through all forms of defense and could never miss, so...
That's exactly what these are.
Yeah.
They're called inevitable, so you guys actually
yeah.
would have learned this from previous knowledge, because you've ran into them before.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna...
So basically anywhere they enlisted, they hold order. They're freaking almost indestructible. They hit like trucks and they never miss.
I'll look at the person and say, are you like a captain or a commander of some kind? How should we talk to you?
She rubs the back of her neck. I'm an administrator.
Okay. The portals on this side, were you successful in closing them, or did they close on their own?
I mean, the Maroots are still cleaning up other spots where all this was occurring, but this was the only spot where something like this came through the portal. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, not only did we see the first initial confrontation closer to the portal you guys were going to, but the fact that they summoned this thing here and not any of the other places where it probably would have did more damage, yeah, they're probably going to ask you guys some questions down the road.
That's acceptable.
Is there somewhere we should go to answer these questions, or
I
are you
mean,
just gonna stop
the
right
sooner the better, to be honest. But
We wanted to just go rest up, but we could always go to a
Yeah, we don't want
specific
to just-
location if that suits you.
using my privilege, I ran it up the chain, and they were okay with, based off the events, they deemed it that it's okay for you guys to go, and then we'll settle the affairs later. But if you stay in squared away, that will be an act of good faith in your favor. If that makes sense.
All right, let's
So
take
should we
care of
just
it
get
now.
this over with now?
Yeah.
We could just
Well-
do that and then get some rest.
Yeah.
Is it okay if we take the body of this golem? We want to study the material it's made out of.
As far as we are concerned, the golem is practically a monster, and you defeated the monster, therefore the spoils are yours.
Okay.
It never got a chance to do any damage, neither did anybody else from this weird cult. So we're not looking for any physical damages. I can't tell you if there's any psychological damages that they want to throw your way, but
Well,
as it currently stands, there's no charges, and that belongs to you.
all right. Well, I'm gonna make myself really big and pick it up and be like, I'll be back.
I will also use my wand of Ant-Hall on you.
Your wand on the what?
Ant-Hall.
Ant-Hall.
Yeah. It's just what you carry.
Gotcha.
It just lets you carry.
Just imagine carrying a giant leaf.
Yeah, it's just for like wizards, since they don't have a big carrying capacity. They essentially just add a little bit more bulk to their stuff so they can do a little bit more stuff. It's a nice little wand that you can just kind of cast yourself at the beginning of the day and then good for a while.
With that, she uses her device, and the two Maroots come to attention and then just dematerialize on the spot. She gives like a little bow gesture, and then she turns around and she doesn't like walk, but she like power walks
Bye, Miss Lady.
away toward.
Do you think this place is somehow connected to the Golden Saucer place? They have the same guards.
That's just normal for certain high popular areas. It's essentially a way to keep peace.
Out of character, the Maroots exist to enforce order. They're beings of order. They don't care about the good and evil, just law. And so anywhere where they can fulfill that purpose,
Just show up.
There was one of these in Valona.
Interesting.
Specifically, the bank, because it could be convinced.
Yeah.
It could be convinced the guard that came wouldn't do it.
Well, yeah, the king was a dragon. It was
Interesting.
fine.
Alright. We bring the golem to the Nexus.
We bring the golem to the Nexus, and then we'll go get our whole talking to out the way, and then finally the plane. Yes?
When in the Nexus, I'm gonna ask you guys, should we be honest with them about how we know who came through?
They already know all of our portals and where we've been going. They already know, okay? Like, we shouldn't lie to them.
I'll say we won't give any more information than what they ask. They want to know something, we'll be truthful with them, but we're not going to just tell them our whole life story.
Yeah, because then we have to explain that.
We're not going to tell them our whole life story. Look at her.
And
I was gonna say I
especially
should
with
probably
the whole-
not do any of the talking because, yeah.
I like to keep the whole alternate worlds thing out of this if we can.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I assume people wouldn't take well the idea that they are a fake world compared to what we had originally.
Right. Well, yeah, let's bring this thing back, and then we'll. Where will we even go to go talk to them?
Miss
Well,
Lady,
does the
where do you
second
want us
one-
to meet you?
So you guys,
I'm sure they'll probably just materialize in front of us when they need us.
so you guys take the golem back to the Nexus. Are you doing anything additional to it there, or you just take it back and making it?
For now,
We're
just
gonna
leave
leave
it.
it now.
Okay.
It's
Don't
probably
leave it.
Dorval who's gonna investigate it and stuff, so...
Yeah.
All right. So you come back. You make your way to the marketplace, and from there, there's some individuals that you guys can talk to. They take a place where you guys can rest, relax. It's like a paid for inn by the government of the area.
Do we get a full rest with the hero point?
You get a complete rest, which includes your hero point.
Does it completely heal? Like, are we just back to full?
Back to full, spell slots are back, abilities are refreshed.
Level 10?
But if you don't have any hero points, make sure you put a little tick showing that you got one.
There's a spot on your character.
There's a button that you can press.
What if I still had mine from the last time we had a complete rest?
You can only have access to 3.
You can have up to 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And hero points can also be used when you hit 0 HP, by the way.
Yep, 2, I believe.
My rules you use up to 3.
Oh, okay.
So, 1 makes it so you auto-stabilize, but you have 0 HP. So you get no dying and no wounded.
Okay.
2 puts you at 1 HP, no wounded. And 3 puts you at half HP, no wounded.
Oh, cool.
That's if you have 3 of them to spend, if you want to spend them that way. But using 2 might be worthwhile just to not be unconscious still.
Yeah.
But in any case, as it currently stands, you guys are just resting in a very large, like you pretty much, it's a very nice inn. It's kind of plain, everything's, beige. Like all the furniture and everything, even like the pictures are just black and white.
Oh, it's so beige here.
There's no color to anything. But you guys pretty much have like a whole floor to yourself. Like there's so much space and rooms for you guys to use.
Is there a kitchen?
There is no kitchen,
Fuck.
but you are able to request any food that you would like.
I wanted to use my ingredients to make cookies.
What if you gave them the ingredients to make?
I don't want them to make the cookies for me. Half of the fun is making the cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I understand now.
I love this.
That's what full health point feels like.
So what do you guys do?
Right.
Well, I mean,
Reaction.
either... If they don't show up and we can't go anywhere to meet with them, we're just gonna go to Planet of Knowledge.
They're letting us rest.
I mean, what they said was that they would just let us rest, and then we can essentially, whenever they're ready to talk to us or whatever, they would just kind of appear. So,
Yeah, so I say let's just keep trying to get to the plane of knowledge, and when they're ready, they'll just right there in front of us.
So now you're leaving the resting area?
I guess
Oh no, after we're resting and everything, not before.
yeah,
Right. So you rested, but now you're leaving after you've rested.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't really. I mean, if they're not, we don't know where we're going. As much as we want to get it over with, we don't know where we're going. We weren't given specific instructions, so if they can just appear and talk to us, then that's just what we're going to bank on.
Leave a note. Dear person or persons, we got bored and left.
We got bored and left.
Head to the plane of knowledge. Head us up when you're ready.
Right. So you guys make your way back up to that tower again.
This is a deadly tower.
Wait, so we didn't try and find anybody to talk to? We're just going to the plane of knowledge?
They said they would pop up.
Yeah, they would come to us.
Oh, okay.
They would come to us whenever they're ready.
I still
mean,
leave
if
them a
we-
note, like what Crusix says. I'm leaving a
You
note.
want to know where?
I'm leaving a note in the middle of the floor saying what
post it
Crusix
on
said.
our-
Look, there's a beige table in there somewhere.
There's
that
a
you can put them on.
very beige. Okay. But it says exactly what Crusix said, that, yo, we waited.
Hold on, everything is beige, right?
What if the papers also
It's all
beige?
different tones of white, beige, eggshell. Like it's very, very bland.
All I'm hearing is we're gonna write a note in probably white because that is what they have available on paper, and then leave it on a white table,
Yes.
and they're never gonna find it.
Well, Mirra has plenty of colors.
I have so much paper, so many colors.
I mean, Mirra has enough colors that would probably offend them.
Oh
Just like a
no!
hot pink or fluorescent orange or yellow, they'll see that.
What is this abomination?
And they-
What does that glow?
No.
Ah!
So they flip it over, and it's there's a note actually at the bottom that says, "By the way, I drew you a picture because this place is kind of depressing, and I thought I could use some color." And the back is just all like Lisa Frank just vomited everywhere. It's
One room is just, you open it up.
Mirra is now arrested for being a felon. You need to reroll a new character.
oh no!
Man, she went to ultimate jail.
But you guys are at the portal that supposedly goes to the plane of knowledge. And you see that there's, those little robots that take the form of various 3D shapes, like cubes and pyramids.
Oh, the creepy looking ones with the eyes and the lips. And
Oh,
Yeah.
hello,
Does anyone
people.
else doubt that he said supposedly goes to the plane of knowledge?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that until you step through it, you don't know.
Oh, it's like
And as you guys already know, there's always the chance that a portal doesn't go the place you want it to go.
Don't like that.
Is there anything we can do to kind of prepare before we hop through, just in case things go south, or should we just hold our breath and just hope?
YOLO.
Well, okay, so one thing that we have learned is, and I know this doesn't help much, but I guess having the idea of where you're going kind of helps push you towards where you're going.
Hand in hand. Everybody takes someone's hand. Every time we've gone through a portal, we get split up somehow.
If we are thinking plane of knowledge, we will get to the plane of knowledge. Does that make sense? That's how we
Right.
got here in the first place.
Just make
Okie
sure,
dokie.
unlike Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, when he goes to the Diagon Alley, you properly think of the plane of knowledge, and you don't go to the plane of no ledges.
No ledges!
No!
That's funny.
I'm just saying it's possible.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And don't go to the plane of smart people because you forgot what it was called.
You got me. My bad.
Going to the plane of nerds.
We're gonna get there, Bryce, but the first one she sees.
I
Sorry.
can just imagine now that freaking Freya just teleports somewhere else because she forgot it was like the plane of nerds. And also she teleports to a place with like a bunch of like freaking goblins and kobolds and a bunch of other like just small time monsters with glasses or just nerding out over stuff.
They're playing, what is it? Managers and offices.
Managers and offices. What a great game.
They're playing Pathfinder.
Oh,
Nerds.
One of them is suspiciously holding a model that looks a lot like Brea.
It's the figure that they had made of you.
So,
God damn it.
The figurine.
The figurine, yeah.
is anybody going through the portal now, or?
I'll go.
Yeah.
We're holding hands
We're
already.
ready.
Yeah.
Plane of knowledge.
Everyone grab a hand.
Everybody's holding hands too?
Alright.
Gotcha.
My hand.
Alright.
Alright,
So-
plane of knowledge.
Who was first?
Not I.
I'll
I'll
go
go
first.
Oh, okay.
I need your best D12 or D100.
Mikey goes first. He's learned it.
Okay, sorry.
Brea starts to reach in way, grabs Yuelia. There we go, Zep.
I feel like Yuelia would have a better chance of connecting to such a plane than I would.
Oh, fair enough.
I feel like I would just bring us to a plane of libraries, which is not the same thing.
Just
That's
place
actually-
books. It's all technical. It's all slightly
Technically, we can
incorrect.
play
all
knowledge.
information.
Just plane of knowledge is a library.
Yeah, I'm aware it's a library, but I feel like I would take us to the knockoff version.
I put it in. It's in character chat.
You go to the plane filled with libraries and all the books suck.
Yeah.
8 times 8.
They're all like encyclopedias
I
from
bring
the
us to the plane.
1980s and
I bring
So-
us to the plane of outdated knowledge.
Nintendo 64.
This thing
As
has
you-
been disproven.
Through to the other side. Yuelia, let me see if I can find it here. Nope, it wants to be done. Fine. Two can play that game.
I could be done too. Take that. Haha. Way.
Pretty much. But, Yuelia, this is the first thing you see as you step out through to the other side.
Am I home? Oh, I'm home.
Oh, this looks
And
correct.
then, one by one, as everybody comes through, this is what you see.
Emily.
Dang, guys.
But it's
playing
like-
books.
Endless. Like, both, it seems to be, at least as it stands, just one colossal hallway going two directions.
Right, Brea's gonna look for the nearest table, put her anchor against the wall, and grab a book and sit down and read it.
Are you just picking a random book, or?
One that looks like it would be like a novel and not so much like a fucking manual on how to do math.
Okay.
So,
As you
Yuelia, what are we looking for and how are we going to
She's
find
not
it?
paying attention.
Oh. We lost her. We lost her now. So maybe
First
plan
off-
B.
You lost two characters, one that strives for knowledge and one that just strives for a good book.
Yep.
Oh man, our numbers are dropping quickly. Curse this place!
Brea loves to read.
Do you want to roll for it, or do you want me to roll for it?
You go ahead.
The Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 2.
Is that a D100,000 you just rolled?
Yes, it was.
Guys, there's at least 100,000 books here.
I have a feeling there was 100,000 books in the section that I went up to.
So that's just in that area.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't need some kind of library card to be here.
Do we see any people here or any other beings besides just books? Is there like other people or creatures around us?
At the current moment, no. Yuelia, I know that you're currently lost in awe, but are you actually messing with the books, or?
She's jumping through each aisle and whatever she can see to see anything, just like at titles that are on the spines alone, just seeing what there is. There's nothing specific she's looking for. She's just jumping through to see.
She's Scrooge
anything.
McDuck through the books.
I mean,
She's
Yuelia
just
was a
jumping through
librarian,
things.
so she's probably fucking admiring their index system.
That's exactly,
Well,
yeah, pretty much.
At the current moment,
she's not looking for anything. She's just. This is the first library she's been in since Bologna, so she feels more at home than ever before, and so she's excited, and she's just going crazy looking for whatever.
but the system doesn't really make sense at the current moment because obviously a library this massive probably has a really crazy system for their books. But you can tell like there's stuff in languages you don't even know. There's maps, catalogs, autobiographies, like you can think it's there. So what's everybody else doing as these two are...
I'm gonna look to the others. So what exactly are we searching for?
That's a great question.
I mean, Rhea will pop up and be like, we came here because Yuelia wanted to find out some information.
Do we
Does
know
this
what's
like seem-
specific?
Well, I think we're trying to figure out how to navigate the situation we don't want to speak about out loud.
Oh, right. Except from that store. Right. The bodies. Okay.
The poison Cusco.
So,
This is an odd question, Josh, but are any of the books like moving from shelf to shelf on their own? Like, is there any kind of books maybe like soaring overhead or anything? Or
Good point. So it doesn't happen very often. If maybe once every 10 minutes or so. But every once in a while you do see books and other things kind of float through the air past you. Going either direction down the hall.
Out of curiosity, I'm looking for a really good cookbook and hold my hand up in the air. Does anything happen?
As you say that,
Guys might get killed by like 40 books. Remember fondly.
Paul's son just like 50,000 books.
Poor Chansey.
I didn't expect this to happen.
He's yelling at boss.
Yeah.
This giant book.
Is that time already? Why does it always do this? But as you say that, what probably looks closest to like a wisp, like the little balls of floating flame.
Yeah, little wisps.
Let me see here.
Like little blue balls of flame. Or a little red or orange.
Oh, there was one.
We're probably not going to use TaleSpire for the rest of the night, right?
Probably not if things go the way that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
If you want to just kill us all, there's no point in combat.
But I managed to put a little bit of it. That's pretty accurate. But it appears, but nothing is happening currently.
Ask it again.
Hey, Yuelia.
yeah.
There's a little wispy thing here. I'm gonna kind of just point at it, looking at Yuelia like, could you come check this out before we do something stupid?
Wait, let me try.
We do
excuse
something
me.
stupid.
Hello there. Hi. Do you
I'm gonna tell you earlier what I did. That I
do you
was looking
have
for
like
a book and held up.
I need the
this
best
small-
cookie recipes like ever, like the best of the best cookie recipes? Do you have them?
No.
You see, as you see Mirra's eyes glaze over. She goes from like this happy. Let me turn the light on.
Oh, good lord. What have I done?
What have you done?
You see her go from this like happy smile to like
Oh.
she just goes into like 1,000-mile stare at the floor. But Mirra, I'll do it this way.
Mirra.
Wait, who got the 1,000-yard stare?
Mirra did.
Mirra.
Oh no, that's not good.
I asked for cookie recipes. Woo! I start drooling a little bit.
You might also have to look at Mirra.
Do I say next out loud?
No, you do not.
Dang it. Drool. So
Ah.
much drool.
The drool thing probably does happen.
I'm drooling right now. This is awesome. I'm having a good old time, but you guys don't know that, so
Should we be concerned
I'm
right
gonna
now?
be in here for a while, so
I want to look for the best cookie recipe. Immediately goes catatonic.
Alright, so the keywords that she said is cookie, so that might be the kill word, so don't say that word no more.
So what I'm hearing is we just say things out loud and we get a book on it. So
I think it
to...
sounds like this thing is just giving you information as if you were reading a book.
Interesting.
drool.
Out loud, I'm gonna say I want to learn how to speak the primordial languages. Can you help me with a book?
As you say that, you get that glaze, you just kind of get that dull glazed over look. And yeah, let me go ahead and
So either they're getting all this information in their heads, or it's kidnapping their brains.
No, it's audio cassette. You know, it's not the same as reading.
It's secretly mind flayers are involved in this. They found the way to harvest brains without having to go out to get them.
It's not the same as reading a book, so you know.
Oh boy, secret message.
Mickey, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy.
Secret message.
Secret message in your DMs. There's a super secret message.
That is.
I'm
Your
still
DMs
drooling
from the DM.
from the DM.
I'm happy they kept that in the live action.
Me too.
Season 2 is supposed to be starting. I think they're going to start production in September.
What now?
Avatar Last Airbender, the new live action that was on Netflix. It was actually really good. It destroyed that shitty ass movie that we got years ago. That just
I agree. It did better than the movie, but I'm disappointed in what they did to King Boomy. Like, he creeped me the fuck out versus in the show. In the show, he was goofy.
I did not like about it, but
It was way better than the movie.
I like Iroh.
I like him a lot.
He is a
it was. I didn't like Lyra because where's his accent?
Oh.
I'm a media purist, so I don't like it when they change too much.
That's fair.
There's some things that made something what it is because it was what it was. And when you go around and you just start changing things willy-nilly, you sometimes destroy the things that gave media the integrity that it had.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to explain it.
I will say I enjoyed the live action Yu Yu Hakusho because it was still fun to watch.
I have to watch that yet.
It deviates from the show a lot. Like more than I was actually prepared for. Like, it starts off how it does, but then all of a sudden it's like, not this, and there you go. There you go. All right, there's your 8 episodes.
Oh.
It's still good. Lots of good action, lots of cool fighting scenes and shit, but not like Dark Tournament isn't as
Dark Tournament.
yeah, it's more like just two teams versus a whole plethora of fellows and fellers.
Is anybody else doing anything particular while we have two zoned out people?
Well, I'm convinced that they're just listening to books and audio cassettes. So, I'd rather do things the old-fashioned, which is going to be awful and serious. So, I'm gonna see if there's like any type of pedestal or whatever that usually has some kind of glossary of where you can find all types of this stuff. And essentially, what I'm gonna look for first is anything like what's the words? Like almost like I don't want to say kid stories, but like rumors or stuff that
Legends, myths.
yeah, but right.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna go with that first.
You don't
And
mean
more like things that were supposedly fiction, things that people would just write off as fiction, but that's where I'm gonna go with.
So this plane has any knowledge available.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All of a sudden, you guys hear Mirra say, this one, and she snaps out of it, and you see the little blue wisp in front of her start to wander off in a direction, who knows where it's going.
Hey, Mirra, you with us?
Yeah, what's up?
You okay? You kinda went no pun intended, catatonic there for a bit.
I thought you guys could like see what I see.
Question there?
So
No, you just kind of lost your eyes, kind of glazed over, and just kind of started to get a little bit.
So all of a sudden, there was a whole bunch of books in a big line, and then I could, like, the first one popped up in front of me, and then I could say just next and look at the next one, and they'd just say next, and then I found one that I wanted, and I said I wanted that one, and then I guess it's going to go find it for me? So,
I see.
It's like, that's the catalog. The wispy friend is the catalog.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well, I like my idea. I like my way better.
I wonder if we should see if they have any knowledge of how to fix this sword.
That we might be able to find something as well under myths and stuff.
Because I don't know where else you
God
find
killing sword?
something like this. Yeah, the scary sword that's
Satan,
like
don't eat shit off the floor.
it's like a sneeze away from just like slicing me in half.
I said don't eat shit off the floor. Hey!
What?
It has so much extra flavor that way.
It's bird seed.
Eating things off the floor.
Don't eat feathers!
But wherever we go, Lydia would just shadow Yuelia and make sure we have a buddy system.
If you are following me, this is
All
what
of a
I'm
sudden-
signing up for.
You guys hear WhiskerStride say, this one, and she snaps out of it. And the little wisp in front of her starts to drift off.
Did you find something useful?
Yeah, I think so.
If if Lydia is just following me, then any book that I find, I'm taking it and I'm giving it to Lydia, and then we're gonna keep moving, and then she's just gonna keep piling on books to Lydia until I'm satisfied.
Now, you're solely picking up books that have to deal with myths and mythology.
Myths, legend, yeah, anything around that sort. Pretty much anything.
Now, there is no personal bias where Yuelia would grab a book just out of curiosity, like, ooh, that might be fun to read even if it's not about mythology.
At the moment, no, but she'll take mental note of maybe, something. But it's at the moment she's focused on this is what we came here to do. This is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So anything along that, it's just that. But even if it's not just necessarily myths, but anything that might be talking about a possibility of another world or anything like that, or I'm even going into. I'm also going to be eventually getting into a monster type area. Specifically things like slimes or other creatures that like to split from the original and multiply, stuff like that, and then essentially so that I'm picking stuff out from there.
Give me your best perception check.
Perception.
Unfortunately, at disadvantage.
That's a good one. That's an okay one. 23.
It's not bad. But, unfortunately, for the next, we'll say 30 minutes, as you're scanning through the books, you don't find anything of that nature on the topics.
On anything of those? Okay.
Nope. Everything in your current area seems to be about what was it? I had about like sailing.
Crusix flags.
That's exactly what I.
I guess I'm gonna have to go through the wisp.
I'm gonna point
Okay,
at
then I guess I'm gonna go through the wisp as well then.
I want to ask out loud. Is there anything you can show me on how to fix and repair this weapon? Materials that could be used.
The wisp appears in front of you, and right away you just go, oh. For the sake of, since a whole bunch of people are doing it, I'm going to do it with everybody now, just for the sake of time as well. But you just see a long, almost endless line of books just floating in the air. And the first one's just presently right in front of you. And it's basically like, if this is the book you want, you say this one. If it's not, you say next. Or you can try to use a better description to narrow down the books.
I can. So the way I would like to do it, and I don't just want one book. I want a pile of them. Essentially, my idea is to just cross-reference different forms of information
Because
that I can come up with.
Yuelia is a librarian by trade, I'm going to let you. We'll do a flat intelligence check. Because you'll probably be able to figure out the wording that will help you index the books that you're actually looking for.
19.
Total?
Total.
Alright. I will say that you find you managed to narrow it down to 5 books. But these are books that will 100% at least have something you're looking for.
Okay.
And as
So, I want to make sure I understand. So you say what you're looking for, it'll show you a book, and if that's what you need, you say yes.
So you give it like think of it like a Google search engine.
Yeah.
So, cookie, we'll just use Mirra's cookie recipes.
Yeah.
So she got this long line of materials that deal with cookie recipes. And then she kind of specified a little bit further. She wanted more special cookies. So it narrowed her searches, but basically when she wanted to start looking through them, I started giving her like the names of the said media until she was like, this one.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use the search engine, and I will say the Kingdom of Bologna.
Oh, okay. There is one book.
Interesting. I'll say, like, yes and take it.
The wisp travels off to go get your book. Crusix.
Yes.
What was originally how to fix the sword?
What materials we could use to repair this blade?
No search options pop up because it doesn't know what you mean by this blade.
Isn't the sword known as the God-killing blade?
Is that what it's called?
Right, yeah, why don't we try looking up something along that line?
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize that name.
It was given. That's just what they refer to it as.
That's still not a bad idea to go by.
Yeah.
The dwarves called the equalizer.
Ah, yeah, equalizer. So try maybe those terms.
But apparently that's not its name either.
Okay, but you still might get some information using those keywords.
Yeah, you could just try to look up like the sword equalizer or the god-killing sword to see if you get any sources about it at all.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use the God-killing sword and the equalizer.
So only one very, very frail-looking document pops up. It's kind of like a clump of 3 just super worn down, some sort of skin pages.
As it is written on skin.
Oh boy.
Parchment.
It's
It's written on parchment.
it's
Parchment is
quite-
animal skin.
yeah, it seems to be an animal skin of some kind. It doesn't seem to be.
Papyrus. No.
It doesn't seem to be
Papyrus is made out of reed.
correct. But this parchment is very, very old, and the word is incredibly faded.
Do I see it appear before him?
And currently, it's in his head.
Oh, it's in his head, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that one, please.
And as you snap out of it, the wisp travels off. Mirra, the wisp is bringing back your book.
Yay!
WhiskerStride is bringing back your book.
Cool.
I somehow have gotten 5 wisps. They're all bringing me books.
You just have
Correct.
a circle of wisps around you.
Well, I didn't get to say it yet, but it was about to happen. I was like, suddenly, all these wisps appear and just like drop off books to you. Like, we'll say after some time, the rest of you get the materials you guys were looking for.
Okay, when I see the one that, oh my god, I want to call them cards, Crusix summoned, I'll look at it and be like, you might want to ask for Yuelia with help like that. It looks really delicate.
Yeah, as soon as it starts coming here, I'm gonna
Not
see if I
only does
can
it look,
get her attention.
what are the languages that you know?
I know. Let's take a look-see here.
I only know primordial and the elemental languages and the halfling
is it
language
under
in common.
Details.
Oh,
He
it's
does have-
Dwarven.
He does have magic that can help him. Languages, though.
And I'm learning Spirit Utopian, but I'm learning.
Where is that?
Mirra's been doing lessons with me.
Oh,
I have now volunteered her.
I know
Okay.
common for sure, but
Coheed
I
or
think
Village or
it's
something?
Sylvian.
Yeah, we did.
So,
okay.
The
So-
language of the Fae.
When you guys get your eyes on it, there's something about it that seems like it's Dwarven, Brea,
Mm.
but there's something about it that seems Sylvan, Crusix.
Oh. It's multi.
I'll say out loud, that almost looks to be some kind of dwarvish.
Is that what that is? I'm seeing Sylvan.
Really?
As someone who knows both, and
I'm gonna turn my head over my shoulder and be like, yeah, you might really old scroll that appears to be in 2 languages at once.
I mean, that place where you are with the ice giants, that wall, it had different languages in one writing. It was composed of different languages.
Yeah.
Oh, different letters from like a bajillion languages. What are the languages that you know, Yuelia?
Common, Sylvan, Elvish, Dwarvish, Draconic, and the Primal.
So, and even better. So, it seems to be an amalgamation. Like, whoever made this kind of made it in code. It's kind of using different rules of different languages and kind of mishmashing the letters together as well.
Whoever
You're
wrote
both
that,
right
then,
and you're both wrong.
maybe that does have to do with the sword then, since we know that the elves and the dwarves were involved with its making.
Yeah,
It might be worth
we have
it.
magic that can help us understand written language, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so deciphering, I mean, it's still in code, so you're going to need to break the code, but the fact that you can understand it is one step closer, but you're going to need to break the code.
Correct.
It's written in code, so...
What about the Valonan book?
Now, just for the record, there is a spell called Decipher Writing.
Oh.
Interesting. What about the Book of Valona?
Wait. Is that Decipher Writing a spell? Oh! Decipher Writing is a skill. My apologies.
That makes more sense.
Trying to see if any of these silly instruments of mine gives me.
Tell me about the Valonan book!
Do you care if I just say it out loud to everybody?
I'd share the information.
So basically, this book about Valona seems to be about the only plane where Valona actually became a prosperous city.
Interesting.
So according to this text, Valona was always stomped out before it ever got to bear fruit, I guess is the word. And in the one timeline where it accomplished its task, or it accomplished its potential, it became the leading world power, head of, being multicultural and bringing unity to all the different types of individuals across the world. It basically doesn't really say anything that you didn't already know.
But it is a reference essentially to our world.
Yeah.
Where that came from.
The one thing about it that kind of throws up a question mark is that it was always said that Valona was named after the queen who founded Valona,
Right.
alongside the king. But according to this text, it stated that the queen didn't die and then it was named after her. She died like after the kingdom already came to be. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, so there's a discrepancy in how long she lived.
According to the text, she founded it and was a part of it before she died. She didn't die and was named after her.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks like there was a big battle that she participated in against the Empire, and then that's technically where she fell.
I'll give the book to Yuelia too, just in case it helps at all with your search about the multiverse.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the Wisp I'm gonna use Belhaven's full name as the search word.
Okay.
And see if anything pops up.
There is a lot of stuff that pops up. For sure.
Alchemist Elizabeth Belhaven III.
That was his name.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is there anything I can identify as like the person that we would have known, but here?
The thing is that it comes to your mind that Valona only really technically flourished in one timeline, that you could use Belhaven Stormbrewer from Valona, and that will give you the Belhaven from your world.
Correct.
But you're not particularly sure how to get it for this one.
True.
Alright, so right before we get to Yuelia's tons of books, we did Paul's. Hasn't been deciphered yet. Mirra got her cookie book.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, the cookie book seems to kind of be straightforward, but you feel like you can gain some insight to mastery. Like you did it as a hobby, you took a lot of pride in it, and there was a lot of trial and error. But there's some stuff that you see just in the first couple of pages that really might bring your cook to the next level.
I'm gonna be a
This is
cookie
teaching how to make
master.
brown butter cookies.
I'm gonna be
What's
a
the saying name? Cow. What's his name?
It's teaching how to brown butter.
Kablam.
Blam.
But WhiskerStride, you currently have got your book as well if you want to dig into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start reading that.
Alright, and then Yuelia, in comes all the Whisk carrying a bunch of books.
I'm gonna hand them to Lydia, and then we're gonna go find a table.
Lydia.
I'll come with you to help you out in case you need some help.
And then
You currently can't see Lydia past this tower of books.
Yeah, I'm gonna take half the books from you so you don't trip and then help you carry them.
Well, as Lydia carries them, you probably find it a better use of darn words. You find it to be a smarter idea to clear the table of all the tons of books that are on them so that you can use the table.
Yeah, sounds good.
I imagine you gently pick them up and then place them in a safe-ish area.
Is there like carts or books you've used?
It does not seem so, but there are wisps that seem to be actively trying to put them away.
Okay, I'll hand off books to Wisp gently, who come and take them.
But the way it's clear, Lydia puts Lydia puts the books down, Yuelia.
I'm just gonna grab the first one, and with it, I'm also gonna grab a piece of paper from my bag, and then start going through, and then essentially putting down different pieces of notes.
Is there any particular legend you were trying to see?
Specifically ones about anything that would maybe pertain to other worlds, not just our original one, but other ones, or that worlds were split in the first place, or came from one, or something along those lines. Yeah, basically.
So basically something like along the lines of origins of the multiverse.
Something along that line, but I'm also looking for, like I guess the rumors or things that people would believe to be, completely lies and fiction and all that stuff.
The multiverse for dummies.
It's like a lot of things that or that we know are different, people believe or just not real, or just children's stories and stuff like that. So all types of different folklores and stuff that people would.
Okay. But ultimately, what information are you trying to find?
Anything that I can get, even in code, as we saw, this kind of stuff tends to hide in code. Maybe the existence of another world, or essentially how, if I can find a way to split them again, what happens? Something like that is what I would try and glean from this. That's why I also got information from monsters and stuff that would, you know.
Did you try looking up Saga?
No.
We should add that to our list of things to research.
We can
Are we to put his actual name?
It's actually pronounced Sega.
Get all the information out of the signatures.
So I just kind of, so I mostly just, the idea is I'm gonna read through and see what pieces of information I can get, give myself the notes
And the
in this book.
So our stuff is ending in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
If this has to go behind the scenes, it's fine.
Right, so you're going to get probably blitzed by a lot of information this week.
That's fine. And that's the idea is, as I find out more information or the more questions I get, then I will continue to search for more books, essentially, to get something along that line. But that's essentially what I'm trying to go for, is anything about returning the world back. And then if I need to, then I will also go through Saga and all that.
I'll research Saga over the week.
So
See if I can find anything.
So, since we only have 1 minute, I'll basically say this is for the next week. I don't know if I am off next Tuesday or not, but at least for this next week until I know, this is your opportunity to basically ask anything about anything. So, if you have a spare moment and you want to shoot me a message on Discord, say, hey, I want to learn about this, hey, I want to know about that, just let me know. Like I said, I'll be giving Yuelia a lot of lore dump here soon.
Well, I wouldn't have a reason to, but one of you might have a reason to ask about Rue.
Nah, I'm good.
Comes up with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
His name's not Groot, his name's Shrike.
Actually, his name is like 14R something or other.
That's true. That's also true. But I'm gonna be honest and say that's not on my mind at the moment. But if you like somebody too, that's fair.
I would love if someone would ask for me.
If somebody just randomly goes, I'm curious about Shrike.
There is a part of Brea that does kind of want to revive Shrike so she can punch him again. So
Oh, jeez.
I might be the bird just so I could be like, how could you? But
WhiskerStride can ask just out of curiosity.
who's this person?
So why is there this like mechanical dagger just laying in the freaking Nexus?
To be fair, I could also see Mirra asking about it just because she's so nice and kind-hearted, and Shrike was her friend.
I'd probably do it.
I did take his ring and then end up giving it to Yuelia. I should probably find out more about him.
I should probably find out about that ring.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'll see you guys next week. If we meet next week.
Have we good?
Glad you guys were able to come. Hope you had some fun.
I did.
So much fun.
Thank you for showing up. I got some work cut out for me. Pedi. You know what it is, Pedi.
Pedi.
Hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
I love you,
Lies
Pedi.
and deceit.
I love you too,
We
Josh.
told you last
It's
2
not
weeks ago.
lies.
2 weeks ago. We told you.
2 weeks this time.
I know.
But anyway,
But I love being here.
I mean, that's all that
It
matters.
was a great time.
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Good job,
Yeah.
Yuelia.
But anyway, my friends, please be safe, and I will catch you guys next week if I don't have to. I know that either next week or the week after, I will get stuck with the shift. I just don't know just yet.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
But I will let you all know.
Bye.
But anyway, till next time, friends.
Until next
Bye.
time.
Bye.